Oh, excuse me. Hi, it's Alexa again, and just to clarify, have been doing kind of a purge. Yesterday I did my closet clear out, but I didn't actually do as much as I thought I would. I was putting away each category as I went just because I don't have a lot of room in my room, and I don't want to throw things on my living room floor just because I would have to vacuum everything before doing that. Let's get some air in here. Yeah, and let the air in. Chi-Chi, how are you? I did the last bit of my laundry, which I need to actually put away now because it is dry. I just filled up on some water because I realized that during these purges it's like an excellent opportunity to drink loads of water. I am now about to do that dreaded box full of bags, and I'm also going to do the remainder of the socks, the seasonal ones, which are really more for winter. I didn't touch them this winter just because they were not accessible, but I have a clear plastic bin which is empty now because I took my swimsuits out and put them in my dresser. So this is my handbag collection. The first thing I'm gonna do is look inside of all of the bags and make sure I take everything out. My cat got petrified by the vacuum, so he knocked over everything. Let's see what he broke afterwards. Anyways, in here I have a Marc Jacobs bag that I wear fairly often. I'm keeping it in the garment bag. I just don't want to put it on the door because I don't want to have too much on there, but I've worn it a lot. It's a canteen shaped bag. Then I have some bags that I just couldn't, I don't know, I just didn't want to like get rid of them. I feel like I haven't used them because I haven't seen them as much. This leather bag from Zara. These are beach bags and or canvas bags, tote type bags basically. In here I have my 2 bucket bags and 2 clutches and my little Marc by Marc Jacobs bag here inside my Zara leather purse. Most of these, actually all of these are leather bags, so they go well together. I have my Longchamp Planetettes bag, which I mean is now replaced by the Neo, but I still use this all the time. It's one of the best bags, and I could easily use that to replace most of my bags, to be really honest. Most of my large size bags, but for style's sake, I've kept some other ones. This is a Nazzaro perfume bag. I intend to use it as a carry-on and probably leave it behind wherever it is that I'm going. When I visit family or friends, I often leave things behind. In this backpack, I've kept my camera bags and my tripod bag, just because if I ever were to use this little backpack, which I got in a PR sample kit, I would probably use it to carry my camera because I don't really carry that many heavy things. Then I have the bag from Greece that I purchased, also a camera bag, and this bag that I have not used yet, but I've been thinking about wearing it for an outfit, so I really am motivated to style it at some point. Let's put this on top. It doesn't obstruct the view. I can still see what's there having this on top, but it's just so much more airy. I don't want to put anything else in here. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. Even if I put my two most frequently used bags, which are on the back of my door, which is this small bag I purchased at Greece and the smaller Neo Longchamp. Yeah, I mean, these two bags are the bags I use the most, especially when I bring my uniform to work. I fold everything very small, my entire uniform, and I can actually fit it in here. I should actually put it inside now because very soon I will be going back to work. So I just wanted to give you a visual of everything I'm not keeping. Actually, there's something else I want to add, and I'm including that robe. I never walk around the house in a robe. I always walk around in loungewear, or I dry myself immediately and get dressed. So I kind of see no point in keeping a robe. It seems like just a really cliche but not useful product to have in the house, basically. These are pretty wintry hoodies, so I'm gonna stick them in the back of my wardrobe. Those take up a lot of space when you fold them, so I decided that this would be the best place to have them. So that closet with the water tank, the only clothing left in here, let's get this out actually. I've reduced the clothing that's not in my closet to this little box here, which is kind of like my cheat clothing. The clothing that I know I've lost weight before and fit into this in a matter of like a few months, so I've kept it here. And below there's other things I will tackle later, but I have random bags filled with shoes. Eventually, shoes is definitely on my list. So these shoes still have the price tag on them. Oh, an old uniform shirt, which I should probably give back to work because I'm not going to use that. Oh, goody! Nylons! New work uniforms for when the other ones get used up, which I'll probably use in the winter because those are my long sleeves. The socks, which are in this large broken tote. There we go. Who needs this many socks? Seriously, this is insane. And I just went through all my socks yesterday, which I am breaking the KonMari rule of that you're supposed to go through everything of one category, but these are the seasonal socks, which I intend to offload in this bin up until further notice. I really hope it doesn't end up being much. Like, I just want to keep like woolly socks and things like that. For those of you that don't know, in Canada, winter goes down to like about -40, and it can be positive 40 in the summer. In Celsius though, not Fahrenheit, so don't freak out. So it's actually a lot harder to skim your collection down because you don't have the same kind of temperature all the time. Oh my gosh, there is even more than I thought. Ah! Oh my god, this bag is so old that the straps just broke off when I pulled it out. So all of these socks are going in the bin. I found pads in my bags. I have no idea why. These are getting donated. And finally, these are the seasonal socks. All right, let's add this to the donation pile of today. One day, my boyfriend and I walked into Indigo. That's a whole other video. And we walked past this book that I've walked past many times, that everyone and their grandmother has read, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. And it talks about keeping only the things that spark joy and just passing everything else on. And that is the way to get your house clean. It's to just purge everything that doesn't bring you joy or that you don't have use for anymore, etc. So, I made a comment to him about how, like, I had thought about reading this book, and he was like, oh, like, kind of like that looks cliche or whatever, and then he ended up realizing that Marie Kondo pulls from another author that he's actually read a bit of. I think that was what it was. Anyways, whatever. We just commented on the book and then walked away. Before he left for England, got me the book and was like, here, like, you can read this while I'm gone. And I didn't start reading it right away, but then, you know, a few days in, I finished it in 3 days and I just felt really motivated. I was already considering doing a closet clean out because I had done one a couple of years prior and I just didn't do a good enough job. My ultimate goal was to actually not have to take out my winter clothes or my summer clothes. That was my big thing. I'm tired of moving things around that I don't even use. So I'm documenting this for your viewing pleasure and hopefully to motivate you. And if not that, then of course, maybe I'll look back on these videos and remember what was and just feel more proud of my space and more comfortable and at ease. I hope you enjoyed this video and tune in for the next one. If you want to follow me on social media, you can do so via Alexa Likes on Instagram. And it's a double S on other social media platforms. All the links will be down below, and any info you want to ask me about in the comments, feel free to do so. See you in the next one. Bye.